I just want to see some miracles, man.
I'd like to see some miracles too. You know, some Sorens off the top perhaps, or maybe Revenge of the Hunted.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Revenge miracled. Actually, I may have on Moto and immediately rage conceded.
Yeah.
By rage conceded, I mean actually just dead.
That's completely fair. It's completely fair.
Yeah, that limited format.
It was great.
Something else.
It was great.
So, Rich looking at his hand. AJ exchanging some banter about their openers.
All right, they're both going to keep no 1-drop for Nguyen, as Sacher going to draw a card, draws a Tragic Slip, so he would have been able to likely take care of and Mana Accelerant if Nguyen had one, but Sacher just going to start with probably his best start with Champion of the Parish.
So, Rich draws the 1-drop with turn 2 light. Looking at a hand, looks like a Strangleroot Geist is going to come into play. And he's debating, looks like he's debating whether he's cracking in for 2 or not.
Hey, he's the aggressor. He's got to get in there.
Yeah, I agree. Something interesting about Rich's deck, he has a Mutavault in hand. This sort of Mutavault and double color aggro creature like Burning Tree Emissary and Strangleroot Geist, that interaction is going to come up a lot in this format, and figuring out your mana base is really important. So, worth noting.
Bloodthorn Vampire here, one of in Sacher's deck, another Sacrifice Engine to go along with Cartel Aristocrat for some big turns with the Zathard Necromancer and Blood Artiste.
Yeah.
But not a human. Sacher's just going to get in for 1 and pass the turn back.
Rich draws another land. It looks like his game plan is to build towards this Revenge of the Hunted. It also looks like his hand has a lot of land.
Yeah. But fortunately for him, one of the lands is actually a relevant one, a Mutavault.
Yes.
Alright, so let's see what he wants to do in his second main phase. Has not played a land yet, of course. Does have an Elvish Mystic in his hand as well.
Looks like he's debating whether he wants to play the Mutavault or Forest. Probably just has to be right to play Forest unless we have a Strangleroot Geist hanging out in the back of that hand.
3 mana.
3.
What do we have here?
Elvish Archer.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the turn back, so that actually kind of acts as a brick wall right now, as Sacher's going to draw a Champion of the Parish for the turn.
Mutavault and Elf for Archdruid, so you can effectively animate Mutavault for free. If you're doing that, it becomes an Elf. Elf or Archdruid attached for an additional mana.
Attached for an additional 1 too, because they get +1/+1, so it's actually going to be a 3/3 when Archdruid's in play. So it's kind of fun.
Cute interactions.
I love Mutavault.
Yeah, it does everything.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. I was like looking at my set for fairies. It's like still sitting around. I'm like, I haven't played these in Modern at all. I feel really sad. And it's sad. I'm like, oh great, I get to bash people with these.
I love Mutavault. Sacher going to take his time on his turn, figure out how he wants to navigate this turn, which is going to help him navigate the following turns.
Looks like he has a Mutavault of his own and a Xanthrid Necromancer.
That is a human. Up we go, and in we go.
Rich seems unlikely to block here.
I think blocking would be difficult for him if he did make one.
Yeah, if he blocks the champion, he's trading his Archdruid for a champion that comes back as a zombie.
He's just going to take the damage. Now, Bloodthorn Vampire, I mean, great interaction there with the Necromancer. Can basically fireball at any point, makeshift fireball, as Nguyen is going to draw a card. Is it a miracle?
We've seen this sort of Bloodthorn Vampire interaction before in Standard. When it was first printed, there was Pawn of Ulamog alongside of it, and people were doing that. This time around, we have better tokens.
Yeah.
Much better tokens.
Better everything, honestly.
Yeah. That deck was struggling.
Yeah.
So, Rich playing his 4th land, access to 5 mana. Looks like he has 2 mana elves in hand to cast.
Yeah, also has that Revenge of the Hunted still, too. He did draw an Arbor Elf for the turn.
Yep.
You see AJ ready to block an Elvish Archdruid at any moment. How about Strangleroot Geist? So you can jump in front of that one?
Looks... Has Rich thought about attacking with his Mutavault as well, I'm wondering?
Don't know.
I feel like I might want to attack with the Mutavault and block with the Strangleroot Geist. I'll swap those attacks.
I mean, the important thing here, and he's going to attack for 2, is, you know, he has to continue to be the aggressor.
Yeah.
He is not going to be able to play defense in this matchup, because that allows Sacher to get everything set up and then make it very difficult for Nguyen to ever be able to get through. So now, here is an Arbor Elf. And of course, you know, the reason that he wants to make it so the Sacher has to slow down is because then he actually gets to get full value out of Revenge of the Hunted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Is if he's ever to make it so that AJ has to just say, go, I can't attack anymore, then he casts Revenge of the Hunted or Miracles it and says, yeah, well now your blocks are awful too. I get to just figure out what I want to kill with my attack.
Well, to be fair, he could also just Revenge of the Hunted and deal lethal.
Yeah.
It is, you know, we're seeing that within large and M14 slowed a lot yesterday in limited. Just enlarged, casted a Searing Flesh to the face.
Sacher.
Looked like he had a Lingering Souls in hand last turn. Bloodthorn Vampire potentially had 9/9 on this board, 10, actually 13/13 with the Mutavault. So that is a big threat. You obviously don't want a lot of them. This format's not very friendly to saying, I just need to get a creature through unblocked. There's a lot of things that step in the way in the mid game, but Vampire gets scary.
Yeah, Vampire can actually just get straight out of control. If you don't see the interaction with the Zathra Necromancer and how many humans and zombies it can create, it can get out of control really fast. Because again, remember that Mutavault also happens to be a human.
Yes.
So what is Sacher going to do to start this turn? Champion the Parish, it looks like?
Yep. Okay. Another champion, take up that one. Another potential 4 damage on that Bloodthorn, so it now must be blocked. If he attacks with it, it has to be blocked or Rich just dies.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that's 17.
Yeah. 4 per human.
Okay.
Yeah.
4,
Though
8,
if he does
12.
attack, he is forced to sacrifice one of these champions.
Yeah.
Or the Mutavault.
Assuming there's a block. Which there has to be.
Yeah.
So.
Looks like AJ has a tragic slip in hand.
Yeah, Lingering Souls too.
Yep.
Pretty good hand right now.
Not terrible.
Can actually, because of Morbid and the Bloodthorn Vampire, he can actually make it so that Tragic Slip is going to be able to kill anything that Richard Nguyen does target with Revenge of the Hunted, so that will actually negate that card entirely.
He's likely thinking over his options here, whether he wants to play the Lingering Souls this turn, whether he wants to leave up Tragic Slip. He leaves up Tragic Slip. Does he then want to attack with the Mutavault? Does he want to just leave it back? There's a lot of options here. The Mutavault attacking is kind of nice. It gets to trade for one of these elves, and sort of constrict Richard's mana if he's going for a Crater Hoof Behemoth. Especially because one of the elves also has to block the Bloodthorn Vampire. Though the Richard's Mutavault is a 3/3, so that would step in front of that Mutavault. But again, this option of Tragic Slipping on the Mutavault, killing a land. Basically, AJ's deck is just all about having a lot of play, and this is just a pretty average turn for him, I'd have to say.
I agree.
Looks like the Necromancer's coming in too. Yes, right. Swing with Vampire, Champion, Necromancer, leaving up 3 mana. Rich is required to throw, most likely, Arbor Elf under the bus.
Yeah. Is it better to throw Arbor Elf or Elvish Mystic? I guess it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, there's no
They're
stopping
both 2/2s,
ground.
Yeah.
This is on Moto, the answer would be Arbor Elf takes more clicks.
Yeah. There you go. And you're in the mind of an internet player.
Yeah.
Less clicks, please, and thank you.
Yeah. So the block there forces that. The question is Richard going to also block the Necromancer? I kind of like that.
I mean, you want to get off the board if you can.
Yeah. Richard. Yeah, Mystic steps in front. Arbor Elf hanging out. Yeah.
Potentially, yeah.
Rich disagreeing on which one is better.
Yeah. And he's going to have to, he has to block the Bloodthorn Vampire because he dies if he doesn't. So now it's up to AJ on what he wants to sacrifice, if anything. But also remember that, if he sacrifices something, he turns on the Morbid of Tragic Slip, so maybe AJ takes out an Elvish Archdruid. We'll see how he wants to use a Tragic Slip, if at all. Going to sacrifice Champion of the Parish, going to put a zombie into play from the Zathra Necromancer trigger.
Sad that these aren't Sandblack zombies. Let's see. We have 5 damage getting through. Rich dropping to 11. AJ sitting there with 3 mana up, sort of considering his options. Mutavault as a blocker isn't great here, but it still is something that he can. Something that I'm actually kind of wondering is if AJ considered animating the Mutavault and sacrificing it to the Bloodthorn Vampire instead of the Champion of the Parish, leaving him with an onboard creature that can definitely attack next turn, and creating another body in the zombie token from.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely something he could have considered that turn because is champion better than Mutavault right here? It's arguable.
Yeah, it's definitely arguable.
Yeah.
One of these doesn't cost mana, is my concern. Though getting to 5 mana next turn for Lingering Souls Flashback is a thing.
Yep.
AJ.
Yeah, this is the question I was going to have: is if you're going to pull the trigger on Tragic Slip this turn. And the interesting thing too is, as you see right now, because AJ can keep attacking, Revenge of the Hunted is just getting worse and worse and worse as the game goes.
Though something he has to consider is if he taps out, Richard has a Crater Hoof on the land. Exactly enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Animate Mutavault too. I don't actually know if it's exactly enough damage. I'm just counting and assuming that it is. It's like plus 10 and 17, and yeah, that's enough. Sure.
Yeah, especially because the blockers come back tapped. Here's a Lingering Souls.
Yep. So AJ's tapping out at the mercy of
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Rich's
7.
deck.
Yeah, so actually, Crater with him would.
It's exactly lethal because of the Mutavault activation.
Can he activate Mutavault? I guess it's a free roll, right?
Yep.
To activate it. Yeah.
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right.
Miracle. We know his cards in hand are Revenge and Forest, correct?
That's correct.
Leaves it on the table, read Duke style.
Ranger's Guile, not Crater of Behemoth. Not Crater of Behemoth.
8 dodged a bullet there. A 2 of bullet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Crater of Behemoth would have gotten it done that turn. That's actually insane.
It's actually insane because the Mutavault activation would have put Crater Hoof at exact lethal too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mutavault's best card ever made.
Yep. Just saying it now.
There.
What about Cloudwood Ranger?
Don't make me choose. Ugh. Alright, Cloudwood Ranger's the best card ever made. Mutavault's really good though.
Yeah. We may have caught Cedric Friday night flipping through a Facebook album that was just photos of Cloudwood Ranger.
No idea what you're talking about.
Absolutely not. Definitely no photographic evidence of this event.
None.
Absolutely not.
You see, Nguyen is going to play a Forest, has a Ranger's Guile, and a
Revenge of the Hunted.
Revenge of the Hunted. And again, I think there are going to be situations that Nguyen can get into where Revenge of the Hunted's going to be good, but it certainly isn't this game.
Well,
Sacher's got everything online, and he's able to keep attacking.
Well, Nguyen can just use it as a burn spell.
Yeah, he can use it as a burn spell and take care of those 2 spirit tokens. That's something that he can do. It's just not exciting.
That is a legal play.
Yeah, it's just not exciting at all.
And no matter what he does, there has to be a blocker back.
Yeah, he has to block that Bloodthorn Vampire every turn.
For the rest of forever.
Yeah, for the rest of the game.
And AJ knows that he has absolutely no removal, no dismembers in this format at all. No fogs in his main deck. No fogs in his sideboard.
Yep. See Nguyen going through the math now on what he should do.
Yeah, AJ's Xanthar Necromancers haven't really showed up, but this is sort of a nice game to show.
It's good when it does. It seems like a really, really good card.
Yeah.
So Rotlung Reanimator light, basically. Some subtle changes there.
So Mutavault's going to animate. Mutavault is the attacker. The extra mana off the Archdruid lets him cast the Revenge of the Hunted. Also lets him use Strangleroot Geist as a blocker instead of an attacker, which is really important because the Geist will persist and leave with the same number of bodies. The Arbor Elf can block this in an upcoming turn if he wants it to. So, Nguyen is in no way out of this game.
No, definitely not. So makes it so his Crater of Behemoth draws their life too.
Yep. Mono Green Miracles. Let's see. Debating. Is he not going to fire it off?
I'm not sure. I mean, he's running the numbers. I'm just trying to figure out what he's running the numbers on.
Yeah, he doesn't die on the swing back to AJ. Even with the Mutavault attacking as well. So I think that.
Wow.
Yeah, I would have fired that off. Yep, Mutavault just gets blocked.
Yeah,
Spirit
just
token down.
immediately blocked. I just don't know what that attack accomplishes. Like I just don't know what it does. Like that attack.
Eats a spirit.
But is that even good?
I think so. I think that this champion of the parish can be counted on to get to 4-4.
Okay.
At least that might be what he's counting on. AJ sets his hand down. Let's start doing some combat math here.
Yep. Both
Bloodthorn
sides,
Vampire.
all the combat math.
Bloodthorn Vampire is still all the damage. Lingering Souls flashback.
Pretty good start. 1 and 2. Summoning sick ones will go in the back row.
Yep. Now AJ has to debate what's getting pushed into the red zone. Looks like he has a tragic slip in hand.
Alright.
Is
Moving. This is a big move in.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's what this
Team.
is.
Face. You.
Yeah. All sideways, let's do this.
So, Rich is probably looking at how do I not block with this Arbor Elf?
Yeah.
And how do I not block with this Arcturate? Because I can still draw Crater Hoof if they're in play.
Yep.
Well, part of it's Strangleroot Geist right in front of Bloodthorn Vampire.
Yeah, I mean that's the start, right? Then 3, 6,
One short.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right?
Is it?
Zombie tokens at 2/2. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9, 10. Nope,
Yeah.
one short.
If AJ hadn't blocked with that Spirit token last
Yep.
turn, would have had lethal.
Yeah.
Interesting.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He is one short. Has access to Tragic Slip with a mana up though.
Yep. Should make this easier for him to wrap up if he just can answer anything that gets revenge, anything that gets Crater Hoofed.
Yeah, don't forget about the Ranger Guile. Ranger's Guile, that's in Nguyen's hand.
But I guess that does answer Hoof. Though if he fires it off right now, ooh, this could get interesting.
Yeah.
Depending on AJ's timing.
Yeah, it could get, depending on AJ's timing and Richard Nguyen's draw step, this could get very, very interesting. The Strangleroot Geist is going to be put in front of the Bloodthorn Vampire.
Yeah, and I think a Miracled Revenge might actually be lethal here. I think Nguyen just takes it all. He's not going to live through another attack no matter what he does.
Yeah.
No reason to block anything else. Just keep your full resources on the board and use them.
Yeah, Sacher doesn't have any reach in his deck, no direct damage, so I'm with you on that one. I think he he blocks here so he doesn't die to Bloodthorn Vampire.
Ooh.
So like maybe Ranger's Guiling.
Yeah, he might be using Ranger's Guile as a way to kill the Necromancer. Maybe thinks he's going to get out of range of this Bloodthorn Vampire, but that's not going to end very well.
Yeah, I guess the thing here is like if he's gonna Ranger's Guile, I guess if he's
still very dead to the next attack, especially because these spirits have flying.
yeah.
AJ just kind of putting his opponent to the test to see if he can make corrected blocks.
Yeah, I mean this is the best feeling in the world. I mean, at least for me.
Shove everything sideways, going to do it anyways. You make
Yeah.
all the decisions.
Yep.
Good luck. You lost your game.
Pretty much,
It's
yeah.
all your fault.
Turn everything sideways, make them make the decisions. Put the onus on you.
Yep.
It makes them think a ton about how to block, and it makes them overthink a decent amount of the time. And Sacher is going to sacrifice Lingering Souls token to the Bloodthorn Vampire, make that a 3/3 pass priority. Morbid is triggered on the Tragic Slip that he does have in his hand right now in case he wants to use it. Richard Nguyen, will you make a move with your Ranger's Guile? He's reaching.
I feel like you're obligated to. You've committed to this line of play. It's not going to get better. You're just counting that AJ didn't draw a Tragic Slip.
Yeah.
Yep. Rangers go.
Slippy slappy.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. And now I think this game is firmly out of Richard's.
Yeah, now the door's
range.
closed, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because even if he were to Miracle Revenge of the Hunted,
He doesn't have enough to
1,
do
2,
both.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he doesn't have enough to do both.
One mana
2, 3,
short.
4, 5, 6. Yep, 1 mana short.
Yep.
Sacher gonna put his cards back. Gonna pass the turn. So Mutavault goes in the back row. Nguyen ends the turn at 3. He's gonna untap. He's gonna draw a card. It is another Ranger's Guile. It's a Wolf or Silverheart. My
Equally
apologies.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
As was every other card in his deck as of that point, I believe.
Yeah. Big Bad Wolf is the draw stub, but it's not going to be able to save him.
Yep. He's at 3 to make 3 blockers. AJ has approximately 1 million attackers.
Yeah. I think Nguyen is going to come to that realization a moment after he goes through the iterations and the motions here, that as good as a card as Wolf or Silverheart is not Pro Tour Barcelona. It doesn't just win the game on its own.
Nope. Absolutely not.
And he is going to pack him up. So, AJ Sacher is going to win game number 1 here against Richard Nguyen. Black White Humans up a game against Mono Green Ooze, as we're going to bring it back to the booth for you guys because it is time to give away 6 months of premium. Make sure again that you do hashtag your answer with the hashtag SCG Premium. We'll be announcing 1 winner of the people who do get it correct after our semifinals are over. And Ari, I hope you're ready to ask the question.
So, it's one card in AJ sideboard we've seen be a real all-star this tournament.
Okay.
Blew out Drew Levin with it when he played him. By blew out, I mean just sealed up the deal, most likely.
Okay.
Absolutely destroyed his hexproof opponent in the last round of the Swiss.
Yep.
Wow, that was a beating.
Yep.
And I would not be shocked to see it boarded in this match.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
What sideboard card is AJ looking at as that blowout against hexproof as the blowout against this deck?
We'll see if he's able to board it in and fuse it together.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll find out. Again, hashtag your answer. Hashtag SCG Premium on Twitter. We will announce 1 winner after the semifinals is over. Again, it is about accuracy, not speed. And you can Google it if you want to, and we won't judge you, I promise, that much. So, we're going to go into the sideboards here. We'll take a look at Mr. Nguyen's first.
Okay.
As he'll be on the play this game. 2 copies of Garrick Relentless, 2 Naturalize, 2 Primeval Bounty, 2 Scavenging Ooze, 4 Thragtusk, and 3 Wolfear Avenger is what he has access to. I think Garrick Relentless is an easy inclusion. The ones, I think the fact that you can fight, pump out wolves, I think pumping out wolves actually have some relevance. Flipping it to actually be able to search for Crater of Behemoth, I think there's a lot of relevant things going on there.
I like that last one. I'm with you.
Other than that, Scavenging Ooze is pretty good. Like it was really good from Joshua Cross, but I think it was good from Joshua Cross because he could also unflinching courage, and then it had trample, it had lifelink, it was doing a lot of positive things. Wolfear Avenger is fine, but it actually promotes offense, which I like because it's 3/3 for 3, and I don't think it's likely that it catches something because Sacher knows about it in his sideboard. But just being a 3/3 for 3 is actually good in this matchup, I think.
My issue is that it's a 3/3 for 3 that comes down a little too slow, just gets blocked a ton. I have the same kind of issue with Thragtusk in this matchup. Just kind of slow and clunky. I think Rich needs to stay aggressive and flexible here.
Okay, I would agree with that. As we take a look at Sacher's sideboard, the easy one is Lifebane Zombie. You pick the hard ones.
Oh man, Lifebane Zombie's good in this matchup.
That's why they bring me here to do this. Okay. I find the easy stuff.
I think Brave the Elements is going to be awesome.
I think a Falter effect will be good too.
Falter, or if Rich is counting on a Miracle Revenge of the Hunted to kill AJ's team, no, not happening. I'll just block your guy.
I'll
take some damage, but it'll work out in the end for me. Prophet Locks kills Mana Elves. If Rich decides to leave in Predator Ooze, it'll kill that. And it's also another pump spell if you're trying to race. I don't think he wants Intangible Virtue, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just happened to board it in because it's just good.
Okay.
And Doomblade's definitely coming in.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no way that doesn't come in. But again, the tough question here for Sacher, as usual, is what does he sideboard out to get all these cards in?
Yeah, his deck is a very cohesive unit, and these cards are not necessarily as synergistic with them. You know, we're not boarding in Humans for Champion. We're not boarding in more sort of Doom Traveler style cards that make tokens, get blocks in. That sort of aristocrat style dance for him. So he's got some choices to make. He's got a lot of cards to board in. Got a lot of choices to make. That's all his deck's about, right? Choices. Every point, every game.
Yeah, all the decisions. We'll see if we can find out how the other match is going as well. The John Muir between Ed Womble and Andrew Boswell. We know that John's going to be in the finals. He's going to be playing against one of these two players, either Sacher or Nguyen. We're just going to find out which person piloting John is going to be in the finals.
Something I'm kind of interested in is how the new rules affect the John Muir in terms of, you know, Olivia versus Olivia or Planeswalker versus Planeswalker.
Yeah, I mean, it's so wild watching that happen. Like, Olivia's being, you know, against each other. It's just kind of weird to me to watch that happen.
Yeah, both players sitting there with 5 mana. Who's going to blink first?
Yeah, pretty much. Take yours, take yours. Take yours, take yours. Fine. I can do this all day.
It reminds me of an old card, Avarice Totem.
Oh, that card was sweet.
It was the least fun card ever.
That card was sweet. I loved that card. I loved that interaction so much.
You would.
What are you trying to say? Do I like interactions? You're right, I do. I love interactions. Come on.
Yeah, you started this interaction where, oh, I've got 5 mana. I can't, if I activate, then you activate in response, and I lose my Olivia. Race to 10 mana here. At least this one ends at 10.
Race to 10 mana.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want to see it happen. Just oddly enough, we haven't seen it happen.
Like,
just the Olivia standoff.
Yeah, like both players are sitting at 9 mana, and like one plays an Olivia, the other plays an Olivia, and they're sort of like, okay, who draws the land?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Like who has a removal spell? I don't think that's very enjoyable. But Garrick versus Garrick, I actually like that fight. That fight sounds really interesting.
That fight actually does sound really interesting. Pumping out the beast tokens. Do you want to draw cards? Do you want to put wolf? Do you want to try to get it up to 6 and put the worm tokens into play? There's actually like a decision to be had, and I mean it's something that's gonna be commonplace over the next couple of months here.
Yeah, these Planeswalker rules have been really interesting. The only thing I've seen them really do so far, though, is set up some cute interactions where you get to use your extra Planeswalker when you're already kind of ahead, where you just balance it like a Liliana that's gone to 4 again. You plus it and you just play the next one, plus it again to 4. Get it? No. It's, you can get some value out of your extra copies, and it really makes the numbers game of should I play 4 of this card from maybe to, yeah, probably, I should. If it's good enough to play, probably should play 4 of it.
Yeah, agreed. So, AJ giving the camera a good look. Look at.
He's been doing that every round. Just
I know.
Lock those eyes in.
Yep, I know. Loves the airtime. It's all right. We love him. We got an update. We got Jund won.
Oh, really?
Jund won. I know. Shockaroo. Andrew Boswell. He was playing first again. Edwamba was the 8 seed. Boswell was the 4. He wins again in 3 games again, which means he's going to be going in the finals, and he is going to be an eager onlooker to see who he's going to play between AJ Sacher and Richard Nguyen. So congratulations to Andrew and all his fans out there.
These Jund mirrors are fast.
Oddly enough,
I don't know where that's coming from.
Ed facing 3 creatures, tapped his mana, flipped his top card. It was a stomping ground. It was not a Bonfire of the Damned. You conceded the game.
Okay.
No miracles.
Yeah, these end really fast. I'm just shocked. I thought it's like a mid-range mirror would grind down a little bit. This Jund deck just kind of kills you.
To be fair, AJ plays pretty slow.
True. We are 27 minutes in game
And to be fair, both players played. Yeah, I mean, it's not like slow, but there was like a lot of decisions. Yeah. But AJ's pace of play, I mean, it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. He's just a lot more deliberate and takes a lot more time to make decisions.
Is the perfect word.
Yeah, I play far too quickly, probably.
Fast and loose.
Yeah, I play one way, fast and loose. That's right.
AJ going to 6. I'm really hoping AJ was somehow able to hear that comment.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah.
We are far away from the competitors today. See, Nguyen is going to keep his 7. He's going to be on the play this game. Again, Richard Nguyen, your 2 seed, Sacher, your 3 seed. AJ actually able to steal the initiative in this match because he did win game number 1. That means if things do go wrong for him and he loses this game, he will be playing for game number 3.
Looking at Richard Nguyen's list, I'm surprised not to see Prey Upon in this deck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think Prey Upon could be good.
Yeah, it's got some bulky guys. Some removal spells would be nice.
Yeah, just some sort of interaction.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, right, like, after this tournament, right, like, I think the first question I would ask him about his deck is, okay, so what's the deal with Ranger's Guile? And is it actually good?
Yeah, that would be my question.
Because if it's not good, then I'm going to try a bunch of different cards. Because Mono Green has plenty of cards to offer. Prey Upon being one of them.
Yeah, Mono Green has plenty of cards to offer.
It does.
Right after we did a multicolored block. Yeah, can't cast any of those.
Yeah.
I don't need them.
It does have plenty of cards to offer.
Yeah, cards like Slaughterhorn.
Look out. Sacher. Happy enough. All right, turn 1. We got an Arbor Elf. Excuse me.
Yeah. AJ looks like it's a champion.
Yeah.
Does he have an untapped land?
Does he have a white source? Or, I mean, even if he doesn't, does he just want to tragic slip this?
That might be his debate.
Yeah. And with how long he's taking it, I mean, it looks like both options are available.
Yep. So he's paying 2 life, it looks like. Yep.
All right,
Playing the
champ.
champion.
Pass the turn
Yeah.
back.
Arbor Elf online. Draw. Looks like Wolfir Avenger came in.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised about that.
Okay. I feel like that's sort of a marginal swap that you could argue back and forth for a long time.
You think so?
Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. 3 mana. Untap the forest. Click once. Predator Ooze.
So if he was saving a Tragic Slip, which you see at the front of his hand, that's a good target for that.
I am really surprised Predator Ooze is still in the deck after game 1.
Just because of Tragic Slip being present.
Tragic Slip, it seems like he just kind of gets blocked. No other way to put it. I mean, I understand it's a really important card. It's just the incentive to be mono green, right? That is the card.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not really happy with it in this matchup.
Wow. All right. I guess, gonna play this. Going to have...
We're sprouting a counter on this champion.
Yeah, should have one. Yeah, there we go. It's not Kevin the Townsfolk. He's gonna attack into Predator Ooze.
I'll block. I'll question mark.
Is this the test? Yeah.
Can I read my card? Spot check.
Yeah. Sorry to pass the turn back.
He knew exactly what he was getting into there.
If he gets through 2 damage there, there's no way he's losing the tournament. Yeah, there's just no way.
Too good.
So Nguyen gonna play his 3rd land. It is a forest.
Looks like he's debating between Arc Druid and the Avenger. Just gonna land the Lord right here.
Yes.
Uses Arbor Elf, potentially play this Elvish Mystic that's hanging out in his hand. Or this other Arbor Elf.
He can also just attack with his Arbor Elf too.
Into the Aristocrat? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean...
Attack with it alongside the Ooze. Not
Yeah.
really gonna block. I think advancing the board, making more creatures is nice. Especially, let's see, 1, 2... Oh, well, that just happens to be exact Crater Hoofs.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I'm reading too much into this Crater Hoof mana, but
Nah, I don't think so at all.
I like having 8.
The Ooze not attacking.
Yeah. 1 damage, getting to a 2/2 not as important as making sure this champion doesn't magically turn into a Gathered Townsfolk 4/4 taking a ton.
I want to be attacking there, because I want to be the aggressor the entire time.
Yeah.
Like I want to build that Ooze up so that if I do draw Rancor, it's relevant. I just want to be attacking the entire time there.
I don't disagree. Just running through the lines that Rich could be trying for here. You might just be playing for a Garrick into Crater Hoof game off the top.
Here's a Doomblade.
Little extra flourish on that. Richard also attempting the spot check. Here you go. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Slippy, slappy, Samsonite. There goes that Predators. And now encroachment. This is something that AJ learned from me.
Oh yeah.
In Seattle. See,
wait, is this not the Mike Thompson?
Yeah,
special?
this is the Mike Thompson special where you actually keep attacking your creatures farther and farther onto their board.
Yeah.
Until you actually are taking up more play space in them and see if they ever notice.
Your elbows have to keep moving forward.
Correct. It's called encroachment.
Yeah.
Yes, AJ, the technique that we employ in Seattle.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah. So Sacher comes across for 4 points of damage after taking care of the Predator Ooze and the Elvish Archdruid and passes the turn back.
Rich wins sitting on more Mana Dorks and a Wolfir Avenger. Looks like he's debating if his attack is worth it. He can flash in the Avenger with regen mana. That's pretty telegraphed if he just does nothing here. Let's see. He's going to play the Mana Dork. It's so telegraphed if he doesn't attack. It's just obvious.
Yeah, it is pretty telegraphed.
I think you have to attack and not leave up regen.
Yeah, I think you're right too, because you just don't want to make it so it's
you
obvious.
Just pretend like, yeah, my hand's a Crater Hoof.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? Or land? Who cares?
Yeah. Again,
I'm over it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like again, because both players have deck lists too.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty. It is pretty obvious that there's a Wolfir Avenger now. And the thing for AJ is that he has to think about one thing. Is it Wolfir Avenger? Yes, no. If I do think it's Wolfir Avenger, it's time to play around Wolfir Avenger. as here is a Lingering
What-
Souls.
what else
1
would
and
it
2.
be?
No, I'm saying, yeah, it can't be anything else. It's Wolf Revenger or nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, now Sacher is going to. You see him wave his hands in the air. Oh, I wonder what you have.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna
it's-
play Wolf Revenger.
I think the attack sells it. She pushes back on the Wolf
Mhm.
Revenger. I think the attack sells it better. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. I don't think this is a situation where we throw away 2 damage to try and level AJ. Though AJ is the kind of person who's probably susceptible to those kind of leveling skills. I can see him being the kind of man who reads into it a little too much.
Yeah, he could go a little too deep. I mean, everybody can. And he's just going to pass the turn back his win. So, Sacher going to draw a card. Has Lingering Souls in the graveyard, so at least he has one thing to do this turn. Draws a split card.
Jeez.
A split card.
Jeez.
I'm at a loss of words.
It's pretty good right now, I'd say. Actually, might even be better if he holds it. He's thinking like, oh, Rich has like a Crater Hoof or something. Get to hold it and wreck his team in response.
So, yeah. Attack for 2 here with the Spirits. Encroachment, as usual. Gonna knock Nguyen down to 14.
Soon we might be able to fit the entire playboard into one of those tiny boxes.
That's true. He's gonna pass the turn back.
Yeah. Might even get some more value for shows another dude.
Draw step for win. What is it? Forest to go along with.
It's another dude.
That is another.
He's gonna
dude.
get that. He's gonna get that.
No, he's not. He's gonna profit loss right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? He's gonna profit loss there.
Yep.
I wonder why he didn't wait.
Gonna sweep up. He's gonna need to take us out of his graveyard.
Yeah,
These guys hate each other. This is ridiculous.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Or they love each other
Yeah.
too much. One or the other.
And now there is another Mystic. Just missed that one, AJ. Just missed that one. As Sacher's
Just
gonna.
Mystic?
Yeah, no, I didn't. Oh God.
Yeah, now you're on how it feels.
Give me Todd Anderson back in the booth. Help.
Oh gosh. That was low.
Never. Alright, you see a Cartel Aristocrat and Orzhov Charm and a mystery card here in the
Potential
Sacher thing.
flashback souls as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. It looks like another souls, so we'll probably be playing the one from his hand, flashing back the 2 next turn if he draws a lane.
Yeah. Champion of the Parish, gonna get sacrificed. So he's just gonna try to get this game over with now. So he's
Yeah.
gonna give a pro green, attack for 4, play another Lingering Souls, add 2 more flyers to the board, pass the turn back. You can just start forcing through damage, get this game over with in 2 turns.
Yeah, you did the math, so next turn it's 4, and the turn after that it's 6 guaranteed.
Yep.
Lethal.
Yep.
Interesting. You could probably cash in that Aristocrat any later turn too.
Yeah, you can.
So I don't know if now was required, but
Nguyen draws a card. Not quite sure what that was. Looks like a Rancor.
let's see. I think we have to Rancor up this this Wolf and Swing.
Oh, someone on Twitter here, Aristocottle. They give you a B+ on your pun. Oh, a B- from who did the thing. Yeah.
Exactly, that's how it works.
Unbelievable.
Can't get a good one to save your life.
No, I can't. Tough crowd out there. Or easy crowd. One of the two. As a Rancor is on a Wolf or Avenger coming across for 5. Sacher going to quickly untap, draw his card. Finds a Plains.
Gets to make 1,000,000 spirits this turn.
Yeah, all the spirits. Can make another Cartel Aristocrat if he wants to. Can also hold a Orzhov Charm.
Yeah, I think that's much better actually, because the Orzhov Charm prevents. Oh, we're just gonna crack in with this Aristocrat.
Yeah, attack for 6. See if we're gonna have a chump block here with the Mystic
looks
finally.
like we are.
Yeah.
It's not really doing much else. Yep.
No, really isn't.
I think Rich just isn't gonna block. Just doing this showboat. Giving
Yeah, I think
nope.
he tried to block Spirit for a moment.
That'd have been nice.
Take 4. There goes the Mystic. Rich gonna go down to 6. Sacher 11. See what he wants to do in his second main phase. Looks like we might see a Cartel Aristocrats or Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls. 2
yeah.
more spirits are gonna get added to this party. You see Sacher gonna run the math really quick here, because again, the one thing he can do is he can Orzhov Charm this. So that has to regenerate and removes it from combat.
Yep. So even if there's a miracle, you can just respond, take 3 damage. Who cares? We're not dead. Tap his guy. Good luck.
Yeah, just don't die.
Yes,
basically.
exactly. So if Rich's last card is a Ranger's Gal,
What a beating.
would be.
Pass.
You have to have everything. You have to have the Miracle and the Ranger's Guile, and that would be. AJ would still kill him.
Draw a card.
What is it?
Forest in hand, not Ranger's Guile. Miracle? Mutavault.
Tank, tank, tank. He can't even do it. He can't even do it.
He can't. AJ Sacher is going to defeat Richard, win 2-0. Black-White Humans defeating Mono-Green Ooze, Black-White Humans moving on to the finals to face the boogeyman that is Jun.
We got a 3 seed versus our 4 seed here.
Yep.